All right, hello. My name is Paula, and we're just going to sit and chat. I'm here with another worker with our company, and we're just going to talk about things that we've experienced in the world of care and communities. My name is Paula, like I said, and as far as experience being an administrator, I think I've been doing that now for 35 years, but actually started when I was 18, and I'm 64 now, so is that 47 years? That's 47 years. Very scary. Can't believe I lived this long. But yes, so I started working with people with developmental disabilities, and now I'm working with both people with developmental disabilities and the aging population. And so now I'm giving it to Dana. Take it away.
Yeah, hi, I'm Dana, and I came to long-term care in a roundabout way, but for the last 17 years plus, I've been working with an elderly population in assisted living, and I'm really passionate about giving great care to people, about person-centered care, about making sure that individuals get respect and dignity and all that good stuff. In my past, I've worked in the medical industry, doing some hospital medical records work, and then I went into hospice as a hospice rep and discovered assisted living through my work there, and really fell in love with it.
I did not know that part. All right, well, we are both very passionate about this, and I think when we do our trainings, that comes out, how we feel personally about things. So why don't we talk first about, and then you're going to tell me what you want to talk about, but I want to talk about task versus quality care. So that's what I want to talk about, because that's quality care is so important to me. And the reason quality care is so important to me is because I keep counting how long before it's my turn. I don't know that that'll happen, but anyway, I count the years because now that I'm 64. So quality care, and I think, well, what do I want? I just want to age in place. I don't really want to go to a care home. And I looked into it, and I found that 70 to 87% of people questioned over 50 years old want to stay at home and age in place. They don't want to go to a care home. Only 18 to 20% want to. So then the question is why? Well, and I think it's because, and chime in anytime you want, I think it's because typically when we're in a care home, and I love staff. I used to be a staff. It's just that it's task oriented so much of the time. And we are missing that element of what it's like to be at home.
What you're alluding to is person-centered care. And when we talk about person-centered, people think, you know, what it's kind of become standard in the industry to ask people what time do they want to get out of bed, and when shower, do they want to have a shower? What do they want to eat? But I ask caregivers to put themselves in the actual place. Literally, when we do some training, you can do hands-on personal care for each other and see what it feels like. How does it feel to get fed?
Yeah.
If you're feeding people, have you ever been in the receiving end of that?
Yeah.
And sometimes when you put people in pairs and you have them actually provide care for each other that way, it's hugely eye-opening.
Yeah.
We've done training on lifts or stair-carried chairs, that kind of thing, where we don't just watch a video and talk about it, but we get an employee to get in the chair or the lift, and we pick them up. And it's like, whoa, why do people sometimes scream when they're being picked up? It's very scary.
It is scary, yeah. If you haven't done it before, you don't know what's going to happen. And there's such a huge element of trust when it comes to care, and for that as well. So I was thinking about when you're a staff person and you've got these jobs that you have to do. For example, Mr. Johnson, hurry up and get out of bed because it's time for a shower. And he clearly is apprehensive about it. Come on, we got to get this done, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so at the end, was it done? Yeah, it got done. But, so check off, it got done. Trust, to put an X near, it increased fear. And then also, what did it do?
Took away his choice.
It took away his choice, yes. And it could have caused anxiety and behaviors as well. But if you go the other route, hey, Mr. Johnson, good morning, how are you? I've got the bathroom nice and warm now, and I have your favorite robe in there. And let me know when you're ready to take a shower.
Would you like me to help you get cleaned up?
Exactly. Yes. Offer
Are
some
you
choices.
ready? Glad you brought that up. When I do training with caregivers, and sometimes we're talking about things like avoiding pharmaceuticals to control behaviors, and sometimes caregivers are surprised that that's even a focus. And
Medication is good though, right?
well, how else am I going to get them to shower?
Right.
And when I talk to administrators, I ask them, please don't give people a list of tasks, because caregivers tell me if I don't check off my assignment, I will get written up. And that is, you need to empower your staff to understand the whole point of person-centered care, which is getting that person involved
Exactly.
and not being worried, if I can't get it done in this 2-hour window, am I going to get written up? Or can we think about what that individual needs and do it at their pace?
Right. What are our goals in caring for people?
Right.
Is it to just check off our list, or is it to ensure that that person feels happy and comfortable where they live and they trust the staff, and they can even hopefully see the staff as family?
And eventually, and the empowerment of staff is really big, because when you get people with enough, both experience and the right training, well, and the heart and the patience to really want to take care of the residents, you have better outcomes. You have people who don't have those behavioral expressions where they're resisting care,
Yeah.
and people can get their job done, but it's not a job because it's a labor of love.